what up? It's a plant day, so let's kill some things. So plant is faster than everyone, and that's it. So super offensive enemy, or super offensive play I want to go for. Plant's also got the snare trap with the left click blocks enemies, or stops them from moving, pretty much. It's fine, I guess. I'm not too good at using it, but whatever. Use a screwdriver, gonna take that for reasons. Yeah, so same mantra applies as with all characters. Keep moving, keep shooting, don't get hit. I think I added keep moving because we're moving fast. Anyways, gonna take Strong Spirit because it's really good. Saves you from one lethal hit, recharges, gets full HP, and it only works once per area. You can tell it's active because it has a little halo above your guy. Okay, so we got Big Bandit fight. Kind of a test to see if you know how to move and use cover and dodge bullets. So it's pretty good design for a first gatekeeper boss. Anyways, got some 3 scorpions over here. Let's take them out. And good, easy desert. Ooh, I want to take the shovel with me, but I want to have some fun. I think I've shown the YV mansion before, but whatever, let's go to it again. I feel like it. I don't have a golden weapon on plant anyway. See, that wasn't a good time to use my snare trap to bottleneck these guys, but whatever. So let's focus on taking out the guy that can spawn these little guys, and then I've thought about using those green guys as like ammo farms, which you kinda can do, but it's not too reliable unless you have Rabbit Paw, which I don't. And also the big rat guys can only spawn so many little rats, I think. And then after that, they just start charging at you, deal a whole lot of damage, which is kind of cool, kind of surprising the first time you see it. Definitely not a great thing to bait out. So I am at very low health, but I can survive 1 hit from a bullet, 2 hits from the rat. Let's switch the slugger out with the pistol. Oh! Alright, that was embarrassing. Just gonna jump right back into it. No screwdriver for me, that's what spelled out the death sentence right there. Okay, so keep strafing, And another laser pistol. This one will go a lot better this time, I'm sure. Maybe I'll try to actually use my snare more often. Okay. So that was a good first level. We got a barrel next to a bunch of guys. Whenever a barrel spawns in the desert, there's always like 3 guys around it, which is kind of funny. Teaches you that, oh, shooting barrels kills things. It can also probably kill you. You don't really learn that yet, but you will at some point. Because this game does expect you to die a lot. I mean, it's a roguelike. Death is just a natural part of it. Every run ends in death. Unless you do some certain things, story-related things, but I guess I won't spoil that yet until I show it off myself. Okay, so in my early days, I would choose Rabbit Paw, but I kind of want to do Rhino Skin. I'm going to do Rhino Skin. Also note, if you're playing with a controller, you can use the right trigger to select things instead of A, so you never have to take your finger off the trigger. It's kind of cool. Okay, so Big Bandit again. I'm going to just focus on taking out all the little guys. Big Bandit's not going to be able to chase me all the way up here yet, so that's fine. Okay. So I got my Slugger. Takes 5 Slugger hits, I'm pretty sure. Big Bandit has 100 HP, so that explains why. Takes 5 hits. Each Slugger shot does 20 damage. Even though I don't think it's really necessary for being good at this game, it's nice to know the amount of damage every projectile does, and general enemy health stats. It is something that you'll eventually just get the feel of or learn as you keep playing. Because as I mentioned before, the game expects you to die, the game expects you to fail, the game expects you to start to learn it intimately, which I like about it. That's why I've played it for so long, and still do. This game has quite a surprising amount of longevity, despite its rather simple premise. Anyways, that's a bit dangerous, got a bit too close to that tank, but you know what, it's fine. Utilizing the snare trap to make sure that these melee enemies can't hit me, which is great. There's a mimic there, if you didn't see that. It was a chomping to get at me. That's why you always shoot ammo chests after the desert, because they're probably mimics. Not probably, but there's a good chance you'll get one in your run, so better safe than dead. A single bad mimic will ruin your run. Okay, didn't think that was everyone, but I wanted to stay away from the car to make sure. Also want to stay away from these cars in the wall, because they will blow up if they have a reason to, like with a portal or explosive weapon. Okay, so there's a sniper down there, so just place a shot, and there's another. Place another well-placed shot. Ugh, can't talk. Place a well-placed shot where their laser's coming from, and you're good. Definitely gonna go to the Strong Spirit here. So I got Strong Spirit, Bloodlust, Rhino Skin. I should be set for health. Those are like 3 best health mutations. Some people argue that Second Stomach's up there. I find it a bit too situational. Second Stomach you only really want if you're Rebel, because Rebel is broken with it, but we'll get to that. Not broken. Good. It does help. Pluto, Second Stomach is probably also a good amount of health mutation, and you might not necessarily need Rhino Skin if you have those two, but you probably also need to be a much bolder player than I to make that work, because that involves a lot of killing enemies and a lot of being at low health so that health can spawn. Oh, and there's Second Stomach right now. I kind of want to take Laser Brain, but we don't have Throne Bet, which is pretty good on plants, so I'm going to Patience and hope I get that Throne Bet. Just want to see some new mutations. You taking the ammo specific that's early in the game is usually not great, because you probably won't end up with the weapon type you want, unless you're going for a very specific build, like you want to do a melee build. I was kind of trapped there, but I think I could have dodged that. Big thing about Nuclear Throne, you learn how to play it so that you never get trapped. You learn how to play it so that there's always a way to dodge and not take damage. See, even here, looks like crap, but it wasn't. Because I was able to find that safety. Ooh, definitely want the Double Flame. I don't have Trigger Fingers, which makes it better. Ah, that was a bad Patience. I think we'll go Impact Risk, because it's fun. So Double Flame Shotgun is pretty good, although you kind of need Trigger Fingers to rely on it for good damage output. It kills things pretty quickly, but its rate of fire is a bit too low without Trigger Fingers. Like I said, though, with Trigger Fingers, reload rate comes faster with every kill. Double Flame Shotgun kills a lot of things in one hit, so you can kind of always be reloading it. But I don't have that set up, so I've said it before, but I mean, I'll reiterate, Trigger Fingers is a fantastic mutation, even though it seems totally useless when you start playing, because it makes a lot of the higher tier weapons really good. I'm going to do the Plasma Rifle just because I like the Plasma weapons, even though I shouldn't. Throne Bet on plant's pretty good. Or at least used to be really good. It's still pretty good. Any enemy that's on it that's below 33% health dies. So enemies die quicker when they're on your snare trap. It's good. Especially with enemies that have a lot of HP, like the Throne and the other bosses. Just things go down a lot quicker. Big targets go down real easy, especially when you can just get them all in one place, get multiple enemies on snare. It's nice. So I was looking about Trigger Fingers. Oh yeah, Plasma weapons. I think the Plasma weapons are really cool because I like the way they're these big slow-moving projectiles that explode at the end, and they do multiple hits against the enemy and push them back as they're traveling. Yeah, I just think a lot about that's really cool. It's unfortunate that they're mostly not useful unless they're one of the plasma cannons, but those just wreck the game, so it's not a fair comparison. Okay, got the B music. which is interesting. That shows up every once in a while. Usually when you're low on ammo or health going into a new area, plays a bit more of a sad acoustic guitar track. You know, makes you think it's fish talking about their journey or whatever, even though the game's composer said it's not necessarily true. But I want to assume it is because I like that kind of in-universe feeling it gives. Makes everything kind of more, even more folklore inspired. The whole process of folklore being this stories and traditions passed down from person to person. I feel a lot of that in this game. It definitely feels like I'm going experiencing the lives of these people in this new and broken world. Anyways, I'm just gonna get out of here. Kind of wanted to get more stuff, but that wasn't gonna happen. I'll go for the laser brain now. Maybe I'll get an energy sword. Make it good. Laser brain increases the damage of energy weapons and does some other things for some of them, like it makes your laser beams bigger, your plasma explosions do more damage, I think, last longer. Your energy melee weapons hit twice instead of once and travel a bit farther. It's good. Yeah, it's funny because it's kind of like least original. He landed right on me. That's not cool. And try to snare him so it dies quicker. Ooh, this is real dangerous. Okay, still strong spirit, but not anymore. Tonight is not my night. Okay, let's try one more run. Definitely want to loop with Plant. Maybe I'm just not good as Plant. It's just ironic because it's kind of the most straightforward character, besides Fish, I guess. Should be able to do those dodges with the extra speed. Oh well. Because we've seen the desert twice now, I think I might go for the Oasis skip in the next area, because I can't do it right now. So I guess we'll see another thing they haven't seen me do yet. So the Oasis skip, there's a secret level called the Oasis. You probably hit it accidentally if you played the game for a bit. You get it by fighting and defeating Big Bandit early, which you do by going and opening the first two chests without any enemies dying, but I think I didn't do it fast enough. Dang. Oh well. No Oasis. Maybe it'll happen next time. Okay. Let's clear out these guys. Not going to go for the grenade launcher because I've been playing awful tonight. Grenade launcher will make that better. Really? Still... right, all these guys. I'll replace for the machine guns so I don't need to keep tapping the pistol. Machine gun and the pistol have the exact same rate of fire, which is kind of interesting. It's just the machine gun's automatic. Ooh, am I going to get these? Let's see. Yeah. So, that's how you would normally trigger the Oasis skip. Just hit both of the chests before any enemies die. I think it's like within 15 seconds. Defeat Big Bandit, everyone will die. You'll get this little bubble, now you triggered the Oasis scene, and you're off. So it's called the Oasis skip. We can go for Plutonium Hunger just to get things drawn closer to me without me having to go right near them. Pick up ammo, makes it very easy to get. So Oasis. You do that thing with Big Bandit, fight them early, beat them, and then this secret level shows up. Has some decently difficult fish guys and their own version of the scorpions of these crabs, and it brings you right to the big dogfight. Hence why it's called the Oasis skip. A bit risky because it means you missed out on mutations and weapons. Less enemies will spawn in each level because technically the difficulty is at whatever difficulty you would be at if you just went to the sewer, and then we're at the level right after, so you skip 2 levels. Which means it takes 2 more levels for the really good weapons to start showing up, which obviously has its disadvantages when you're still facing the enemies that you should be facing with better weapons, but saves you some time. I'm going to replace this with the heavy crossbow and the Slugger with the double shotgun. I don't think it's a great setup, and there's probably a better setup like the Sledgehammer and the Flare Gun, but I don't like those weapons too much. So let's go with Scare Your Face. Scare Your Face is pretty cool with the thrown butt, because you're just going to be a killing machine. Anyway, so I picked up a heavy crossbow, which is cool when you have trigger fingers and or bolt marrow. I don't have either, so I need to play really carefully with it. It deals a lot of damage with each bolt, but its rate of fire is super slow. As you can see, bolts pierce through things when they deal more damage than health remaining. So when you have a heavy bolt that deals a lot of damage, it's going to be going through a lot of stuff. Okay, I picked up a clustering launcher, which even though it's an explosive weapon, it's a pretty manageable one, just because I need the damage output and I need the rate of fire. Cluster launcher, I think, has about the same rate of fire as the double shotgun, but deals more damage, so... And it also helps with crowds because of the explosive nature of it. Anyways, I'm going to go with Rabbit Paw. Just get those drops. But Rabbit Paw is a really solid mutation. I haven't been taking it that often because I've been kind of focusing on the health mutations, but making sure you have ammo is really important. And sometimes you can play as best you can, but you still can't conserve ammo because things get too hectic, so you want to make sure you have the ability to just boost ammo. It becomes really valuable, especially in the late games where they're just going to be throwing a lot of enemies at you, and you need to be able to take them out before they overwhelm you. So as you can see, the cluster launcher shoots like this cluster of 5 tiny explosions. I think it's 5. If they impact with something, they deal a lot of damage and all blow up. If they don't impact with anything, they'll spread out into a little area and then blow up independently. Small explosions deal as much damage as big explosions, though, which was not always true in the game, but it acted as a really nice buff for explosive weapons, because you make a lot of the mini explosive weapons really viable as mid-game weapons. Also makes the auto-grenade shotgun really cool. I don't think it's super viable unless you have boiling veins, and even then, because it shows up a bit late. There are better options at that point. But, you know, if you need it, it's also just a really cool weapon. I love it a lot, even though I rarely get to use it safely. Anyways, yeah, it's a cool weapon. See, even without trigger fingers, I'm dealing a good amount of damage at a good rate of fire. I'm running out of ammo with it, though. It takes 2 explosives per shot. Oop, I thought that had passed. I'm not even using my snare trap when I totally should. It kind of makes the snowbots, who are the most dangerous enemy in this level, kind of inconsequential, which is nice. Okay, I don't have Bloodlust, which makes me kind of want to get Second Stomach, especially because I have Rabbit Paw and Plutonium Hunger. I should be set for health at this point. Okay, let's switch to the heavy crossbow. You generally want to alternate your weapons. It's a good strategy for, in general, keeping your ammo count usable. Ooh, get away from the bad car. Just trying to focus on Low Hunter, even though it's not doing me well. I just can't do this with Plant. Alright, I'm going to call that an episode, and next time Plant will get their revenge. See ya.